I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
You bastard! I'm going to kill you.
I don't even remember why, but I'm totally going to do it.
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
Well, something greater. Tell me about this dark power you are summoning with the woman calling her. My mother.
You're crazy. I get it. Where's my mother?
That's not exactly what I meant, but...
Oh, has he turned her into something?
I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is?
Me? Why?
Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Alright, so she's been turned into the Bride of Frankenstein.
Alright, well, let me kill these things and then you can, regale me with the tale of how you've accomplished it. Quite fascinating. Alright, now, oh, wait, oh. Still more. Always more. Insufferable!
Alright, let's see here.
At last. Ah, yes.
Mother!
Fascinating. What samples might I acquire to help me in my studies? Could you hawk up a loogie?
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Well, I'm going to preserve you, I think, in several jars.
Don't move, Mother. We'll find a way to...
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany again. And your father. But you'll be here alone.
Finally! Goodbye!
I'll remember you as you were.
A foolish woman out of her mind.
Boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Your esteem is insignificant. Now, which of these bits can be stuffed into it? Okay.
Did you find her?
Parts?
She's dead. Murdered.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
Well, we have to move on.
I know it hurts, but Mother wouldn't want us to dwell on it.
I'm not you. I can't just shove my grief into a corner and never look at it again. Why her? Why Leandra?
I think it had something to do with her face, but I suppose it doesn't really matter.
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife.
Absolutely fascinating.
Face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Yes. Except me, of course.
Do you want them to lock me up too, Uncle?
I don't know. You would have been better off if you were just normal like Carver. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it. I wish you'd never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked.
Well, your fault.
I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt. You've had a long day, so I'll go to the gallows to talk to Carver. He'll need to know about this. Take care, my boy.
Very good, leave me alone.
You know where to find me if you want to talk about it. I understand if you don't.
Yeah, Dusty Trout says, wow, I joined the stream at the darkest part of the game. Yeah, for sure. As soon as I saw her with the Bride of Frankenstein get up, I was like, oh yeah, I seem to remember something along these lines. And of course, I'm not helping the weight of the moment. I'm sure when I played it myself the first time, I really felt the weight of it more, because I wasn't playing as Elderast. Yeah, and I do, I don't know. I think that going the Bride of Frankenstein route and having her limp like a zombie, it skirts the edge of ridiculous, and so I think it keeps it from really being as heavy as if she would have been killed by more, I guess, real-world, murderous means. But it's still plenty dark, and does have some weight to it, and I always appreciate that. Is there any use to this finery? Let's see here.
No, none. Junk.
Oh, but I can put some of this stuff in my, as long as I'm forced to be here.
I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then? So much has happened since we got here. I'm glad I've got it all written down.
Okay, chest maybe is out here. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. We should hit a shop, though. My inventory's gotta be... Oh, it's not too bad. But even so, it'd be a good idea. All right, so let's. I'm gonna have a bathroom break, and then I'll pick a quest and move forward. Okay. Which of these is required? Oh, following the Cune is one. Oh, both of these. Both of these are main stories. Okay. Letter from the Viscount arrived recently. It must concern a matter of importance to Kirkwall. With the streets now safe from the Kirkwall killer, all attention is focusing on the growing Kunari problem. The Viscount will send a letter noting any new concerns. And that's what this letter is, so, okay.
My lord.
You, and you, and you. Oops. There we go. Wait. I'm going to the... I should be going to the Viscount, right? I'm confused. I'm confused. It seems like they're telling me I'm supposed to be here, but... Following the Cune. That's the quest I'm looking for right now. But they're telling me it's in Hawk's estate, so is it just that exclamation point that I'm supposed to... Alright.
If there's anything I can do.
Oh man, all these letters. Okay. Is that the one I need? Why get these? Oh, these are all different, like, quests I can take, I guess? Oh, this is an old one. Okay, hopefully this is the one. Hopefully that's what I need to do. Yeah? Okay. So now, let's try daytime. There we go. Yeah.
Please keep it quiet, Sirrah.
You keep it quiet, and you make it interesting. Speak!
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. Not content in merely defending them, he has left for their compound to convert to the Kun. Please, Sirrah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
And if he won't be convinced?
Dragging your boy out of the compound won't help matters.
I cannot leave him there. I hope you can convince the Arishok that this will only inflame the situation.
He hasn't been quick to see reason to this point.
It is a hope. I am still allowed that at least.
Off to see the Arishok, then. Perhaps I'll finally be given a reason to test my powers against his.
Is this the docks? Oh, look at all these level ups that we need to do. We'll do auto for her. Oh, this guy. Come on now. All into cunning. Get it together. Oh, thresholds every 10 points, so come on now. At 30, he's got to be freaking master lockpicker now. Good. And auto. Great.
What? Servants! Kill them! What are you doing? Fight!
Oh my gosh. Do they seriously wait for me to attack before... Oh. That's some pretty unhelpful AI. And look at that, those guys just teleported right in front of my face. Oh, for me only, and quite the upgrade, I think. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. Very good. Very good. Yeah, this is also just for me? Yeah, so that makes it junk.
Ha! Ha! Your performance was hardly ha-worthy.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
So was that Anticonari?
Alright, let's see here.
You were allowed Basra until the Arashok with the ones.
So, hope the Arashok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Sirrah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Bars still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Seems like you are preparing to seize power that ultimately belongs to me.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Kunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections.
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
What is going on here? Is this a trick?
That doesn't make sense.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I agree, she's dead.
I've had about enough of Patrice, several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome. I will be watching, Hawk. The demand of the Qun is clear.
I am appreciating, you know, even though I really want a bitter old wizard type of voice for my character, they're giving me plenty of dark, nasty options. Yeah, I mean, like, it's the specificity of what he says that, and not knowing what he is going to say, that I have the biggest beef with. But as far as, like, how dark they let me go, how nasty, mean, petty, or whatever, you know, I wouldn't expect them to write a character that really goes as dark and petty and nasty as Elderast. So, all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with the divergence in path from, you know, the kind of like the heroic option that I would have taken the first time. and that it's not inhibiting me from seeing other parts of the game and, moving forward in the game. All right, let's see here. Seamus was lured to the Chantry. Go there at night. Okay, Chantry at night. Off we go.
Zombie! Another zombie! Kill him! Oh, not a very good zombie.
Hawk, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse.
Not a crime when I rule.
Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
And yet I know that it was you who did this.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter on both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Yes, let's kill these Oh, you meant me. Oh.
Cut to the face! I'll cut you through! Donald! You will fall! Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Patrice has done this.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
How about a mind?
Sarah Hawk, is it?
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Lured here by you, no doubt.
You killed him, so no one would follow his free choice, right or wrong.
It could not be allowed. How many would be tempted?
As many as would want to go, I suppose.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sarah Hawk, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Okay, that's a good turn. You've got the higher religious authority, again, clearly inspired by Catholicism. Oh, what the crap?
Well, I was going to do it anyway.
Oof. Probably because she would have talked. Oh wait, that's a Kunari.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
I'm confused. Who was he protecting? I don't know. I'd probably understand if I was paying better attention.
Son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
I don't know, but I might have a use for his face. You are weak. The city needs a stronger leader.
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
Like me!
It does. And I am no longer that person.
You never were! Pass the crown to it. Give it to me, lest I have to take it from you.
Hawk. Leave me.
Yes, give me your special hat. That's it all. We'll return to this topic later.
This won't exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Canary aggression, even if justified, it won't end. Hawk, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Interesting. Christian RPG Gamer says, this reminds me of when Christ walked the earth and then the religious leaders being evil, turning on him. The son was with the Kunari. The Chantry killed him, so the Kunari avenged him. Yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't have seen that in that scene myself, but it's interesting. If you look into the lore of Dragon Age, they're clearly taking inspiration, but also diverting significantly from Christian teaching. Andraste in particular is kind of their martyr divine being, but if you look into the lore, Andraste clearly human, and very much a departure from Jesus, although I don't know, perhaps what the writers of the game, would kind of, in their minds, demote Jesus to being. I don't know. It's always interesting for me to dig into stuff like that. All right.
Someone waiting at the mansion with important news. And to the mansion we go, in search of our destiny.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Everyone, shut up!
Hawk, the Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
Just get to it!
Make some sense, both of you.
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Canary.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Oh, interesting. So it's like one or the other, huh?
Isabella, is this your relic?
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
So here's what I'm thinking at this point. It's like a one or the other. She says, if we don't do this, her life is at risk. My concern is that if I don't help Isabella first and basically say no to this quest, which is what the X means, that I'm dooming her to die. And even though I'm not interested in doing side quests, you know, as I'm recording and live streaming, I entirely missed recruiting Isabella in my first playthrough of the game. I've not been using her much, but I do want to keep her since I went to the trouble of making sure I recruited her this time. So on a meta level, I'm just going with helping Isabella. I guess, I don't know. Elderast will figure out how to justify it later.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think he planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do this one.
You've had luck on your travels? Another message came while you were away. It's on your desk.
Yes, I'll read those later.
I suppose I should... Oh, hang on, you know what? Let me... Hang on. I gotta... Well, how do I get out of this? Okay, back to the Hawk Estate. Because I probably want to take her along for this quest. I might even need to. Well, it didn't say that I had to, but I think I'll take her along. But let me, if I can, equip... Oh, I can't equip her with... Okay. Alright, okay, so let me go back into the chest, because I put some stuff aside specifically to give to her. Like, in the way of weapons. So, like, these daggers. I want to have the daggers on hand to choose from. Was she maybe someone that was using a bow and arrow? Let me bring those two, just in case. I can't tell which of these are just for me. I think all the green ones are just for me. You know, let's, I don't think, yeah. Let me bring that just in case. Bring that just in case. Okay. And now we'll go. And we'll hit a store to get rid of some junk. Oh, wait. So her first, then her, then him, right? Okay. Yeah, to catch a thief. Oh, oops. Dang it. Alright, can I... Is that a shop? I gotta leave. I gotta go to a shop. We're gonna go to daytime. Daytime Hightown.
Do you really need me along for this?
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Let's go. Level up. Now, okay. We gotta get her cunning up to 30. How many points? Oh, 12 points. That's not gonna get me up there. Dang it. Oh, wait, maybe it will. Hang on. Yeah, math, Pater. What else do we want to do? Dexterity? Probably not. Constitution, just to keep her alive. And then beyond that, we can auto-level. Now let's get her equipment sorted. 27, not as good as what she's got. Let's see, she's equipping 2 daggers, so it would be better than, like... It's better than her offhand whip. Wait, no, it's not. 17, 5 physical damage, but plus 27 attack. Oof. But then it's got 2 slots. I could give that a go. Let's try equipping that in the offhand. And maybe if I can figure out how to slot the thingies into it. What do you call those thingies? Yeah, she can't. That's just for Elderast. Okay. Can I move that to junk? Oh, I sure can. Yeah, might as well get rid of those. No items of that type, and she's not equipping any of that type. So, she is... She's behind in terms of armor. Like, way behind, isn't she? Oh, she's gonna get killed super fast. So, okay. Sell junk. Done. Okay, now... now let's go to buy. Oh my gosh. Is all of this just for Elderast? Are you kidding me? She's gonna get herself killed. Alright, so... I mean, at least I can buy that, I guess. Kinda lame. Alright, we've got to... This guy doesn't sell any armor. Fart, I wasn't planning on having to use her. 28. Requires 30 dexterity, which she doesn't have. Dang it, okay. Okay. What about the... yeah, no, it's not gonna help. Okay.
What makes this relic of yours so...
Robes. Yeah, this guy's not gonna have what I want. What about this? Ugh, I don't need her to do more fire damage. Just for Elderast. So lame.
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I...
Alright, maybe... Do I need to go to Lowtown or something? Is that where the kind of, like, vendors are gonna be that'll have... I don't know, roguey type stuff? Let's give that a go. That's Darktown. How about just Lowtown?
How are you so successful with men? You're not...
Bazaar, accessories, tailor.
Pretty.
Cast a wide enough net and you're bound to catch something.
This is
At
probably
least
going to
you're
be...
willing to admit it.
Probably useless. All this stuff just for Elderast. What in the world? So bonkers.
I've heard... Get away from me, you pirate hag, more times than I care to count.
Doesn't that bother...
Okay, well, she doesn't have any rings. But this looks like... This is like magic stuff. I guess this is something. Plus 30 attack and plus 3% physical damage, sure. Man. I feel like I might burn through some potions, but... Oh, what is this? Gives reader 1 or more points to spend on attributes, but is rendered useless after... Oh yeah, I'll pick that up. I'll want that at some point. Signet ring. Oh, that's a little quest, I think. Let's buy that while we're here. Alright.
Why should it? They don't know me. I know.
Man.
Buy something.
Absolutely bonkers. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just try to keep her alive with potions. I got the sneaking suspicion she's going to be really killable. Oh, did they have me just drink that thing automatically? Maybe they did. Because suddenly I have 2 attribute points to spend. Let's pump it into magic again. Okay. Night. Lowtown, here we go. That's right, RPG gamers. When in doubt, save. Can maybe get them all. Oh yeah, nice. Come on, spell! RPG Gamer says, LOL, then save again. Yeah, that's right. Save, and save again. Although, man, just before starting the stream, I loaded up No Man's Sky for just a little bit. and I've got a weird bug going on in that game that just started, where I'm locked into a weird state that I can't get out of. And that game only has one save slot, and it keeps auto-saving over it. Unless, under the hood, it keeps some saves you can backtrack to, but it doesn't give you access to those. Maybe just the devs or the game itself under certain conditions. I don't know. But I'm like, oh crap, am I going to have to reach out to the developers and say, hey, can you fix my save? Because it doesn't seem like there's going to be a way out for me.
Smells like smoke, burning metal. I don't have your stupid relic.
Fight! Fight! What are you doing?
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Whoa, whoa, Sten? Sten was the name of my, my dude in, my party member that was a Kunari, but he didn't have horns in the first game. Is it just a common name? That's weird that they would name him Sten. Even if it's in the lore a common name, that's weird that they would use it again for some rando dude. Unless he's in this game, so I'm about to talk to him. I don't know, looks like he's dead.
What is this? Why do the Kunari want this relic?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Kunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Fine, just tell me what's going on.
Tell me what you know. You can trust me.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Kunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzland, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
This is your mess.
All this is your fault. I should have handed you over to the Kunari years ago.
And what would that have accomplished? They don't want me, they want the relic. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arashok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
We'll get the relic for you to give to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really?
Well, only if you don't give it to me.
I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslan will not fall into Devinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A Tots Kunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Oh, there's another Sten. Oh, who can wear this? Oh, still just me, but I gotta have better dexterity and cunning, so it's junk. Oops. Wait, okay, here we go. This way. What the? Jeez Louise. Okay. We're not going that way, people. Wait, didn't I bring Isabella with? What happened? Did she die or something when I wasn't looking? Okay. She must have just taken off for a minute. I think I checked out for a little bit there. Let's see. Didn't I just pick up some kind of like... I thought I just picked up... I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, do I have to run past those things? Oh, no way. What the crap? Are you kidding me? Is that another door over there? Alright, we're just doing it, everybody. Look out. Oh, crap! Go, go, go! How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I think there's auto health regen between battles on the difficulty I have it on. Alright, we just picked up a weapon or something, right? Oh, but it's superior battle axe. This is, for some two-handed person. Junk!
Idiot! What are you doing?
Amulet. No. No. No thanks. 48 belt. I think this is all junk. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going back to Lowtown. Kill the Teventers and Kunari in the Foundry and go after Isabella. Okay, yeah, so she, when I mentally checked out, she left. Oh yeah, thanks RPG Gamers. Saw your message too late. She ran off to chase after Guy for book, yes.
This is the true picture of Kirkwall.
Oh. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I am gone. Oh, bite me. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castillon for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand.
I want the relic!
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Alright. So, I'm hoping that she'll turn up later, that this was not like the exit of her character. Otherwise, I'm extremely underwhelmed by her involvement. somebody over here. Who's this here just standing?
Well, ain't you moving up in the world? People talk, you know. I hear you got a right fancy nest in Hightown now. Nice step up for a dog lord. Only fair you share some of that good fortune with those of us still hurting now.
I want nothing to do with you. You disgust me.
Out of my way.
Never met a Hightowner yet who wants to share the blessing.
Okay. Thought that was going to turn into a combat encounter or something. Alright, so I need to... Oh wait, I guess this is where I was trying to go. So I need to go, because we are down a party member big time, so I need to go back to the Hawk Estate. And then we're going to re-exit to regather our party. Crap, I forgot to see where we need to go next. Demands of the Cune. Go with Evelyn to the Cunari compound by the docks. She expects trouble, so finish any pressing business first. Oh, so this might be it then. This is probably the end of this chapter already. We're making some good progress. I'm definitely skipping a boatload of side quests. I suppose on the difficulty I have it set on, I might not need them really, but let's check on the completed quests. How do I check on those? Oh, I thought I had a list of completed quests that I looked at some point. Did I not? Oh, completed quests. Yes, there they are. Alright, so... all that remains... That's done. Black Powder Courtesy, that's done. Demands of the Cune. Is that what I'm still on right now? Yeah, I think that's what I'm still on. Finding Home. Yep, that's done. Following the Cune. Yep, that's done. Offered and Lost. Yep. Prime Suspect. It's here somewhere. There it is. Profit and Loss, and To Catch a Thief. To Catch a Thief is done. Profit and Loss. Did I skip it somewhere? Do I... Huh. So I'm not seeing Profit and Loss, but I don't know, maybe it's... Was that like a companion quest, maybe? Completed quests. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm not seeing it, but neither is it here. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe it's something that I became ineligible to complete. Maybe that's what just happened with Isabella. I have no idea. So I'm just going to assume that this is the end here of this chapter of Act 2. There's 3 acts in this, which means I should purchase and download Legacy probably pretty soon here. in case I have reason to get to it, because in Act 3, there are only 4 main quests in Act 3. Yeah, so let me actually get that purchased and downloading right now. I'm going to switch the view. Just to me for a little bit, in case in doing this it's going to bring up kind of personal information. I don't think it would show my credit card information, but I'm going to jump on the store here. I had been waiting until the last possible moment just to see if it would ever go on sale. I figured it probably would not. So let's see here. There it is, Legacy. Yep, that's all good. And go ahead and buy. Oh, Christian RPG Gamer says, you probably want to do any quest linked to Anders. He is linked to the main story with background important stuff. That's a good tip. Thank you. Let me maybe do some of that. Okay, so that's installing. Yeah, that does sound familiar. I remember kind of like near the end of my playthrough years ago, him coming into play in a significant way. So, thank you very much for that, Christian RPG Gamers. Let's look at companions. Let's go visit Anders. Alright, good. So Legacy's installed. That's good. Yeah, see, she's just shaded out, but so is Carver at this point. I don't know if that means Carver is inaccessible the rest of the game. I suppose it could be for the rest of the chapter, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. It was Darktown, right? I think it said Darktown. Alright, let's see here. Why do you do that, YouTube? There we go. Alright. Clinic in Darktown, okay. Yeah. I wonder if I can still find her in... I mean, it says here, this companion quest, it's not saying like I can't do it anymore. I probably can't. It's probably just still in there by mistake. Alright. Clinic in Darktown. You're not gonna put anything on the map to help me out here? Because I don't remember where his clinic is. Good grief. Oh, can I just talk to you? How about I just do this?
Your mother. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, she's not my mother.
I can't believe any mage would do such a thing.
Where else can I go?
Oh, here we go. Little talky head up here.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Yes? What of it?
What's it to you how many Tranquil there are?
The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Well, they won't be able to turn me, so I'm not sure I can say I'm that concerned. You're probably just crazy.
And here I was worried you were having delusions of persecution again.
There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
All right, then. Do you have a plan?
How do we stop them?
I've been working with a group. A secret mage underground that helps others escape the gallows.
What's that you say? Secret mage group?
A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
All right, let's get on with it.
Let us go before they can act.
Thank you. I confess, I wasn't sure you'd share my outrage.
I don't.
I'm glad I can count on this much. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
You can count on being useful to me. With you moping around about this, you are not at your peak capacity.
Alright, so... let's see here. Okay, this is the one. Basements of the gallows somewhere in Darktown. Well, I happen to be there already, so... Oh, look at that. Very handy.
Kill them, servants! Kill them!
Oh wait, I'm still casting a spell. Actually, you know what? Let's see.
One less to worry about!
Oh nice, so the other fireballs still keep coming down, so I was like overlapping some spells. Oh, I approve of that. That's cool. Yeah, definitely. I can't remember who it was that was talking about Kingdoms of Amalur. That is probably still my #1 mage fantasy game, where I just want to feel like an awesome mage. Dragon's Dogma 2 maybe number two, but
do not tell anyone about this way into the gap. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
Yes, it'll be fine.
This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
I suppose.
Let's go.
Okay, so he's locked in. That's fine. Good. Here we go.
It would be better as open warfare. At least then mages might get a fair fight.
Oh, let's see. I don't think I need to go that way. Alright, how's everybody doing on their amulets? Everybody happy with their amulets? Because we picked up a new one. Plus 12 stamina. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Nope. All that stuff is better. Haven't saved in a little bit. Dang it!
Lyrium smugglers built these to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
Ooh, 21 attack. That is an upgrade. There we go. Nice. Probably not going to be worth it, but let's check. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no. Junk! Oh, jeez, what the crap? Okay. Oops. Alright, whenever I get a message from YouTube, it like messes up my view of the stream. So I gotta go over there and monkey with it. Yeah, we're gonna take that. What do we got here? What do we got? Anything? No. You're wasting my time. Let's see here. Oh, several comments from RPG Gamers. The side quest with the Dwarves brother is a must-do side quest. Very good. That's right. Yeah, I want to kill that guy for sure as Elderast. So maybe I'll... Yeah, maybe I won't get to the third act tonight. You probably want to do any quests. Oh, you said that link to Anders. What exactly makes you want to do a magic-based fantasy? As opposed to a non-magic-based fantasy? I'm not sure. Maybe if you could clarify the question for me. You mean like what makes me want to play a magic-based RPG, fantasy RPG, as opposed to a non-magic-based fantasy RPG? If that's the case, I'm not familiar with any fantasy RPGs that don't also include magic. So maybe if you could clarify what you mean.
I was just getting warmed up.
Messing with us is suicide.
Mage. You mean like what makes me want to play as a mage? If you help me zero in there, I can answer that. Let's see. Yeah, no, definitely not. How about Anders? Is that a... no, junk.
Good gravy. Teach you to make
More? No? Not gonna get a second wave? Alright, well thank you. Can I go up here? No, I can't. Okay. Getting closer. Oh, getting close. Let's see here. Christian RPG Gamer says, you said you played Kings of Amalur and it gave you mage-based power fantasy. You also like playing lots of magic classes like wizards. Why do you have a fantasy to become like this or whatnot? Yeah, it's a different type of flavor than, say, like the superpower fantasy, which is going to be more like sci-fi based, but I think on just like a psychological enjoyment level, a magic user compared to like a superhero, if I compare... First, I like the variety. When you're dealing with like a wizard, there's all kinds of stuff that they can do. And there's usually cool energy light show effects that come along with it that are just kind of a cool spectacle. And I even imagine that's part of why I would play one in a tabletop game too, because I'm imagining that spectacle and how it looks and all that kind of stuff. So part of it is the visual appeal of how the powers are executed on. Another part of it is the variety. But if you compare it to like a character like Green Lantern, who I like for some very similar reasons. Green Lantern is my absolute favorite power concept, or superhero concept, because he can basically do whatever he can imagine. It's just up to his creativity and then his will. But it's still a sci-fi concept, and it's ultimately about like just wanting it really bad. For mages, specifically a D&D type mage, as opposed to a sorcerer. In D&D classes, sorcerers, and this is true of other games that have sorcerer classes too, many times, because they're inspired by D&D. Sorcerers, it's more of like this innate, just like a superpower, like you will it into happening. It's more of like this natural type of thing. Whereas with wizards in D&D, and in many other fantasy settings, it's this very learned thing. It's kind of like just science with a different flair. There's rules to follow. There are things that you need to do. It's something similar. Like if you look at the Harry Potter movies, they treat magic pretty similarly, where it's like you say the words, and if you don't say them right with this inflection, then it doesn't work. It's really kind of like it's really kind of behaves like a science. It functions like a science. And so there's something about the idea of like the power fantasy that comes from being very studious, and that comes from really thinking and being knowledgeable. And maybe, I don't know psychologically what's going on in my head there. Maybe it just appeals to me as someone who enjoys learning, at least learning about specific topics. I think there's also the sense of discovery. I really enjoy exploring in games and discovering things in fantasy worlds, and in the concept of magic itself, when you're looking at it specifically from a wizard-type class, part of that is about discovering these amazing things by exploring and seeing what's never been seen, finding what's never been found, and figuring out how to make use of it and stuff like that. So, why is this going? Oh, oops, that's an alarm I forgot to turn off, but nothing I need to tend to. Let me make sure I don't have any other alarms that are going to be going off. Oh, yeah, we can turn that one off, and we're good. Okay. And the follow-up comment from Christian RPG Gamers is, it sounds very enticing and it seems like something to be desired, but also dark too. Yeah, and, you know, it's in a fantasy, and when I say fantasy, I mean more broadly, like imaginative, in which comic books and sci-fi are also these fantasies that we can kind of engage in as we watch movies and play games and read books and comics and stuff. In a fantasy setting of the imagination, that's one thing. But it certainly is dark when we come into the real world. And I think what we see in Scripture, the reason that God forbids sorcery is because of what sorcery was and is in the real world context of certainly of ancient Israel, and then also today there is basically a desire to what was going on with pagan gods in ancient times was people would do things to give a god what they want, to manipulate them. They ultimately did not really love their gods, and they weren't worthy of love anyway, but ultimately what their devotion to them was about getting what they want. Manipulating their gods, giving them the thing that their god wanted from them in order to get what they want. Whether that's success in life, or maybe power, or vengeance on their enemies and stuff like that. But it was ultimately this turning away from Yahweh, whether they were familiar with him more clearly and directly or not, turning away from Yahweh in order to gain selfishly their own sense of autonomy, so they don't need God. They can achieve what they want, get what they want on their own. So it's that very same core sin of that's, you know, so many other sins are ultimately about when we push aside God and say, I want to get what I want on my terms, and I want God out of the picture. I don't want to have to submit to him. I don't want to submit to anybody. I just want to do the thing, jump through the hoop to make this other God give me what I want, you know. And that seems to be what's at the heart of God saying, you know, in addition to them these other gods not being worthy of worship, and all, the heart of it is they're turning away from God and not depending on him, not looking to him as they should, as their creator and their loving God, you know. So yeah, it's. But of course, even in a fictional setting, magic sometimes can be dark. Sometimes there can be weird blood sacrifices or human sacrifices or other kinds of weird dark stuff, you know. And Elderast certainly is in the camp of like, I'm going to do whatever. That's why, you know, although he's a humorous character, he's also a cautionary tale. Because he's just in a very petty way that's obvious and easy for us to wag our fingers at, even though we have it in our own hearts too. He just is willing to do whatever to get what he wants. And it's also ultimately about this petty anger that he has toward whoever's in charge in his mind, if he believes that there's a single God in charge. I think by this point in the lore I've established for him in games, he realizes there's a single being that must be responsible for all of creation. But anyway, I don't need to go deeper into the lore and stop the whole gameplay to go deeper into that. But all RPG Gamers, Christian RPG Gamer says, I know God condemns all sorcery, but I struggle to fully grasp it. I know fantasy isn't real, so it makes it easier to dissociate from it. Yeah, it really comes down to what are we talking about when we use these words fantasy? Because, I mean, strictly speaking, God did not say you must not be a sorcerer, you must not commit sorcery. You might say, well, that's in the Bible. Sorcery, that's the word. Well, it's the translated word. So that right there we have to say, okay, so what was recognized, this was originally in another language, in another historical context, and so if we want to understand God's prohibition of sorcery, then we need to do that research. We need to go on that journey to figure out, okay, what was that about, And so what I've shared is just a few of the things that I've gleaned from exploring that myself, because obviously it's a very relevant issue, as many geeks and people that are geek adjacent can have some concerns about fantasy and sorcery in video games and magic, when it's actually not talking about the same thing.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
Oh, here we go.
No.
For more chat about geek entertainment, answers to your questions, and news from the wider world of Christian geekery, get the Christian Geek Central podcast today on iTunes and other podcast services.